So I sent you my TradingView username.
Perfect. Yeah, I got it. I'll add you now. So I'm adding you now. Okay, I've added you to FRK mid, and that mid is for the daily.
Uh-huh.
Let me see what, and then the FRK is intraday. I suggest 15. I use FRK 15 on the 15 minute. Of course, you can use
Okay.
any time frame you want. And then I use size number 2 is usually what I look at. And then I'm adding you to
Let's
this.
listen today.
I'm adding you to the
Sorry.
scalp.
Yes. Uh-huh.
But I recommend you can put it up, but I recommend that you just view the scalp for now. You don't trade off of
Got
that
it.
one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
trade off the FRK for now. And I mean, you can watch the streams. Um, I'm on almost every morning.
How do you watch this the stream, Teddy?
Yeah, the
Sorry.
stream. If you go to live stream, there's a channel called live stream under the house.
Under the house. Oh, like oh, got it, got it. Yes,
Yeah, there's a link in there. You can
got
see
it.
all
Oh,
the
YouTube.
past. You could see all the past. My, oh, I was like, my data isn't coming through. All right, so we're live right now. Let's see what we're seeing at. So we expected the 23 rejection yesterday. We got that. I'm expecting 4004 to be kind of a zone to be fight for in the morning, and if it's already going to give straight down, I expect us to go to 398450. At 398450, I expect there to be quite a battle there. If it doesn't hold, then next level is 396475. So it looks like we've already given up 4004. We'll see what happens once market opens. Make sure my mic is on. I didn't even check. Yep, mic is on. All right, time to get some music. So, you still there? Are still with me, Rippy?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah. If you remember my split view yesterday, I had like a 15-minute split on the left
Mhm.
side, 5 minute for the FRK scalp. So that
Yes.
when you load it on, you'll see there's different sizes, and that's according to um, user preference how they like to trade, right? But I suggest starting with FRK2 and loading up
Okay.
FRK Scalp 2. And for the daily, I usually just use FRK1.
Got it. I think maybe it's taking time to load the when I go to indicators within TradingView. I just search for FRK. Is that right?
Yeah, go to invite only scripts.
Oh, invite only scripts. Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you joined. You
Thank you.
sound serious, and we don't really advertise. We don't really
Got it.
push
Good.
it. So I know anyone that kind of comes into joins us is a little more serious, right? They kind of have to dig a little deeper.
Got it. Yeah.
So that's cool.
Awesome.
Glad you're here. So yeah, I don't know if you heard it earlier, but yeah, hopefully watching stream you can see what I'm looking at. I look at TPO using the fractals, and I look at the volume profile. But usually, those are just side things because all the levels align with the fractal, which is strange, right? I've gone through maybe 5 different mentors now that I've paid for, like mental coach mentors, and they have their levels too. And even trading like groups, I try to join every single one and then like compare. And the guys that are really good, well, they use market profile and their balance levels and stuff. The fractal already aligns with it. Sometimes they'll spend like hours before market open or close, drawing out their levels and everything. But like this makes it so much faster, right? Under a minute, I said, okay, we rejected 2350. I'm looking at the FRK mid. We rejected 2350, which was we talked about yesterday, right? After market close.
Mhm.
What I was looking at on the FRK mid. Um, Next level is 4004, right? And that's already not holding. So okay, that's probably already weak. We might fight for it and open, maybe not. We might reject down right away. Um, and then I'm looking to hit 398450 today. So I'm short biased. I want to see what happens in 3984. Sure, it's not going to go straight down. You know, 4004 should provide a resistance overnight. Our interim daily FRK 2 level, we have a 399425 resistance. So, you know, it's going to take some time to work through it, but yeah, I want to see 3984 today, which, you know, we're not too far away from.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like in the larger view on, like say I'm looking at FRK mid, 398450 is what we call, it's above the balance, it's in between the balance and the sell zone. It's what I call midway sell zone. So say if we took the 4062, 40880 kind of short, March 21st, was it? Yeah, if we took it on March 21st, we'd come all the way down, bounce off the top of balance, come back to the sell, that coming back down. 3984 can be a zone of where we get a rebid before we go higher, or we can go back lower, back to the balance. So it's a pretty important zone to know who's going to be um, who's going to be the dominant player, the seller or the buyers. So I expect it to react quite strongly. And if it holds for the day, I'm going to expect it to go back up higher. If it doesn't hold, I expect it to see lower levels back in the balance. And we're opening on a contraction, but that's just from overnight. We're also opening on a gap, not a large gap, so we could feel that. And coincidentally, the gap is a little bit above 4004 from yesterday's settlement, so could come back up there. Gap is small. I don't know if I want to play for a gap fill, but I am willing to short the gap fill. So I think that's what I'll be looking for this morning. We've got 2 minutes till open.
Teddy, your live video is not coming up on the YouTube stream. I don't see it yet.
No, thanks for letting me know.
If I go to live, the latest I see on the top is from yesterday.
Take a look right now. Yeah, it's not going through. It's loading now. It's loading for you.
Okay.
Is it loading for you?
It's Teddy Fractal streams, right? No.
Yeah, I go to live and then it says live now. Oh, sorry. I see what's going on. So go. You should see it now.
Refresh. Streams live. I think maybe it takes a minute or so, I guess.
It should be up now. Thanks for letting me know.
No worries.
Market's about to open. I expect a gap fill. I'm gonna expect a pop up by gap fill and then it's a short somewhere. Okay, we're open. We see some buying. no selling off the bat. Oh, gap fill is not 400 over. Gap fill is actually 413-ish. We already have selling. Gap fill is 47. 6, but we already have the selling. Okay. So we already have strong selling here below 4004. Hope they attempt for a gap fill. And then a sell off, but it's possible we sell straight off, so we'll see. If we get the gap fill Rippy, I think it's gonna be like we touch the bifractal, the FRK2 bifractal, right? Bounces up and then fill the gap. If not, it could just be go with gap, right? You could just work through the bifractal and go lower. Since we have our larger time frame has the shorter bias, I mean, we can always scalp the smaller fractal, but I'm looking for the larger move down.
Got it. And then if it bounces off to say, is it 4012 or 4014 is where you're looking to short again, right? If it goes there.
Yeah, well, settlements at 407-ish. So, you know,
okay.
so somewhere around the top of balance. So right now we're in the bifractal
okay. Yep.
Of the FRK. I don't want to take it right now. And you can see it's already bouncing, right? It's already providing resistance there. And I think they will work through it today. So we have a good amount of selling. Oh, good amount of selling. And it held right there. They sold straight into the 3994. It already held for resistance here. I mean, we might not get that short, right? It might just sell off from here too. If that's the case, sometimes what happens is, okay, it's 3994. You can see that level is already providing resistance, support, right? If it's not a strong sell-off, then 3996 sometimes gives a reoffer, the top of the bifractal for a reoffer. I don't know, selling is a little strong today though, so it's possible. It just works through the liquidity that's already here. So this is the interesting part. You can see here that there was already strong support. So whether we take it to trade or not, it still provides information, right? We know it's going to probably work through it. That's kind of our bias today. But you can already see you could have taken a scalp here if you wanted to. And you can see it's already bouncing out of the second support. Do you see that here? Almost to the tick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, right there. And like I mentioned, this is if we're selling short, sometimes the reoffer comes at 3996. I'm hoping that it goes higher, and I'm gonna kind of wait for that. Right now, it's going already to TP1. It looks like. So right here, TP1 hit. Right now, we got our TP1. Next 4001 is our TP2. So this is for the intraday FRK midway buy zone, right? And it's working through that. So right there, you know, I like I mentioned, I could have taken that trade. You know, we could have hit TP1. It looks like it's gonna go for TP2 already, and that could have been a trade. But I want to see the bigger trade play out. So yeah, we could already, you know, add 5 points. 5 points, 3 contracts, 15 points would have been done, almost done for the day. But it's right now it's kind of contracted. I don't want to take it. I want to take the larger short bias. So.
Agree.
But I mean, this is another way to play it, right?
And this is just you're looking at the FRK here. Not is this the FRK or FRK mid?
This is the FRK 2, size 2.
FRK 2. Got it.
FRK size 2 in the settings.
Got it. Got it.
So what it tells us, if it can't hold 39999, it means the buyers are weak. But I hope to see a little higher this morning. Sellers are dominant though right now, so we'll see. So it's playing. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just I'm stepping away for a bit. I'll be back to you.
Sure.
Yes.
So right now what I'm seeing is it's having a hard time passing the midway. I'm willing to try. Oh, I'm willing to try short it if they can't get it. I really want that gap fill though. I'd feel better about a gap fill because it's not that far away. right? We're going towards that, hopefully that gap fill. Guess we could have played it, right, to the gap fill, but at our level, but all good. We're not at TP2. Yeah, we have a lot of selling today. Man, maybe we won't even get a gap fill. I mean, we might get a gap fill, but I'm gonna sit a little bit in front of it because big level will have his 4004. I want to see it not hold. So a little bit of poke above with a little MAE is okay for me. Just in case I'm not able to be around and I miss it. Might get a little bit of a stop run up there and then come back down, right? Let's see. I mean, another scenario that I'm not expecting can happen when it's 400, we can make it back up to 4004 and gap fill and that holds and we go higher, but I highly doubt that. That's like a possible scenario, but looks like we're making it up there. Maybe I'll like go like 406, 4003. I like that. Pretty confident. Yep, got that 3 fill and expect the gap fill now. Hopefully they push up a little more. And then I can fill 2 more at like 4006. That 4004 to the tick. Maybe should I just take profit now and wait for it to come back again? Cycle back in, right? So what I'm doing here is I expect the gap to fill. So I took profit on 2. I'm going to try recycling 2 more as it comes back to touch. Hopefully it just doesn't run from here. So I still expect that gap to fill. 4006. Just to get some points in, right? Recycle it. Let's recycle an extra position.
Jerry, sorry, you long from 94s, is it?
Am I long? No, I didn't take the 94, but we talked about it this morning. Like you could take it long, and then it went all the way to TP3. So I'll play it out. I'm actually short right now. Trying to play out the short buys, yeah. Short 1. Short 3. I'm hoping that it comes back up and I can recycle the positions, right? Take 2 off, comes back, take 2 again so I can keep playing it. I wish I could play CFD so I can play both ways, but that's okay. And if you take a look, 4004 was exact to the tick again.
Amazing how precise this is.
Yeah, and sometimes it's like right before or like right after, but it's always within that range. It's pretty interesting. So my expectation here was I took 2 off because I expected to come back and go a little higher. So that's playing out right now pretty well. So I'm already short 1. I'm willing to take a little MAE on this one. I think they're going to push a little higher to fill the gap. A possible scenario I don't want to see is us go all the way up to 411, 413. But that is possible to play the whole fractal range. If that's the case, then I see I'll have to flatten and catch a short from up there. So as I mentioned earlier, I expect the lower fractal to get worked through. I mean, if we spend enough time near it working through that liquidity, then it will break through it eventually. I think I should have recycled all 3 contracts, taken profit at 399.99. I'm expecting some MAE here as we gap fill, and that's okay for me. I can. Yeah, I'll do this. I set a little higher for the gap fill for a re-entry. Set that top of balance. Yeah. Okay, it's possible that 4004 held, and I should have held my position. So it looks like the 4004 entry is the one that I should have held.
Teddy, why did you feel that it has to go higher than 4004 and then?
Well, yeah. I mean, I took 4004 because that's our level. But then we have yesterday's settlement, which is at 40075. So I was hoping that because it's so close to a gap fill. Do you know gap rules?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. So I was since we're so close, I thought, oh, maybe our
Might
level
fill.
doesn't hold and we get a gap fill. It's usually usually when we're this close to a gap fill, they go for it. You know, and everyone that could have been long end of day, is able to get out.
Got it.
I don't know. There's still time. We'll see.
Okay. 4007.25, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yesterday's settlement. So I mean, there could have been another play out of the bifractal here, again, right?
True.
Yeah. Sellers are still heavy. So I only got 3.5 points off of 4004. Could have a lot more, but it's okay. Nice buying there. So they're trying for 4004 again. You can see it's providing some resistance. Now, the pure fractal play would be just to play fractals, right? So this morning would have been buy 3994, take profit at 1, 2. We could have got take profit 3. We could have done the same again today, twice.
Checking resistances 2004, right? As you said.
Yeah. Better play is just if I just stuck to the fractals, not cared about my bias. But right, we could have bought the bifractal twice. Yeah, more often than not, now beyond my bias, if I just stick to the fractals, it would be a much more profitable day. And I guess that's what I'm trying to improve. Just relying more on the fractal, leaning into it.
Got it.
Yeah, I mean the alpha can be there, but 90% mental.
True.
Here we go.
Oh,
4004 is finally breaking. I'm willing to take 2 of 4006, a little MAE, and then let's see what happens at 4008. If we bought 3994 and the second time hold would be great. We'd have a great runner right now. That was kind of expected. We expected to go higher too, to fill the gap possibly. So we should have played that in hindsight before the gap fell.
True.
Okay,
just watching.
Yeah, so another possible scenario is that we actually go to the cell fractal, which then I'll have some pretty I'll probably flatten with some blossom points and then recatch it at either 411 or 413. They're holding this here, so I'll wait at 413. Made it a bit better at this point to not have a resting order, see what happens.
A quarter point shy of the gap fill.
Yeah. Just strange. Okay, gap is filled now. They still holding it? They are still holding it. A lot of people still settling here. Okay, so the other scenario is possible we go to we go all the way up to the sell fractal before selling off. Just possible. Flatten here. Well, I'm short now at 400,825. Our level midway sell is 400,875. So I went right to our level, right above the settlement, right 402,725. Got a little antsy, I lost some points there, but I'm in a good position now. So I want to see it not hold 4004 now and make our way down, hopefully. So they're holding 4006, which I don't like to see. There's a lot of buying. I think there's a chance that we can go up to the sell fractal now, but we'll have to wait and see. Just let it play out. I don't know why there's so much buying at 4006. I mean, we know it's a level, but I didn't expect it to hold this well.
Driving in the car.
Okay, they're gonna go to the buy fractal. Let me sell fractal. Yep. Is that it? Maybe I should have been patient. I should have held my position. Trying to average an additional position. Let's see if it fills me. Yeah, so the 400875 entry was a good entry. I just needed to be patient. Patience cost me points, averaged in another 2. I don't want to see 4004 hold here.
Force is acting as a resistance, seems like.
40, we knew 4004 would be such a big
Yeah.
level, strong level, so I'm trying to be careful here because we can get a stop run if they're holding it really strongly here. I mean, the best would have been to hold my 4008, and then I would have that cushion to not worry so much.
Yeah.
Are you up? Good to see you. Okay, I'm just gonna let this play out. I'm gonna have to step away from the computer. Send my son off to school.
Awesome. Thank you, Jerry.
All right, I'll be
See you
back.
later.
I'll be back like in 10 minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, bye. Okay, I'm back. So our thesis played out.
Awesome.
Yep. But as you can tell today, I'm taking profit. I'm done for the day at 25. We could have had 12 more points on the day. You could tell that I what do you say? Mental is everything. You can have all the alpha in the world. I mean, even this morning we talked about exactly how it's gonna play out and execute. Like I even executed, but my mental made me close. So that's a day's trading. Any questions, Rippy, or anyone else on the YouTube that's been watching?
I think yes. Just on the settings side, do you have to ask you later, or do you think it is the right forum?
I'm sorry.
On the FRK settings and TradingView.
FRK setting and TradingView, and the settings, the default
indicator. Yeah.
So the FRK mid, I use.
So I have FRK right now. You said FRK. So I have to use FRK mid for intraday trading. Is that right?
No. FRK is for intraday trading.
Okay, FRK is for intraday, and then in the settings, I have FRK size as 1. That's the default, right?
For FRK, yeah. For FRK I would use FRK 2. That's the one I like to use.
FRK size 2. Got it.
Size 2.
Got it. Awesome. And then what does the size indicate there?
The size is the look back window of the time frame for the calculation.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so it also captures more volatility over a longer period of time.
Got it. Makes sense. Yeah. Thank you so much, Teddy.
Yeah. Hopefully that was helpful.
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah. So the intraday, but I mean, you also want to view the midday because then you get the larger picture of what's supposed to happen throughout the day. But you can just stick to the FRK for now, and then you'll get a feel for what goes on, and then you'll see, oh, this takes place also on the daily, and then you'll see it takes place on the monthly, and or the weekly, and then you could play. Nice. You could build a larger day bias from that. I hope my mental mistakes don't hinder. But I don't know any other way because all the guys in the room have asked me to share the stream, which is why I stream, just so people can see. But then my thought process, as you can tell, I have a lot to improve upon. Like I kept getting scared. I'm sorry?
Yeah. Everybody does it again, sure.
Yeah. I felt like, oh, is it gonna work out? It's gonna work out. I get scared, but really, if I just leaned into fractals consistently and wasn't so scared, then could have been up a lot more points today. But I mean, it's enough. I mean, even with my fears to make the profit. So
thank you, Teddy.
Yeah, hopefully it provides some insight. But I'll catch you. Feel free to ask any questions in the future.
Will do. Have a nice day.
Bye. You too. Bye-bye. For anyone still watching on YouTube, I wouldn't really be looking to take a long, maybe a scalp off of 398,450. My target was 398,450, but I'm good for the day. I saw a lot of absorption there, so I don't want to sit through the chop.